Well, it seemed like when I showed what was in my tote that quite a few people liked it and they had an interest in what was in there. And today we're trying to get a little bit more organized and cleared out because hopefully tomorrow we're going to start some of our recipes, some of our Christmas holiday recipes or our Thanksgiving holiday recipes, and we need to be prepared. So I have this shelf in my cabinet that is completely full of stuff. So we're going to take that out. I have upper cabinets, if you guys can see those, and they're a hot mess. A hot mess. So we're going to do a little inventory on that. We're going to clean that out a little bit, see what we've got, and we're going to change some shelf liners. Yeah. We've got several rolls of this too, Pioneer Woman adhesive shelf liner. So we are going to be putting some of this in our shelves before we reorganize them. Oh, here comes the chef.
Chef Blue, there's a lot of crap in these cabinets. They need to be cleaned out.
Ah, thanks, chef. Huh, he's such a little smarty pants. Okay, we've realized we don't have a lot of room to put the stuff that's coming down on the cabinets, so I'm just going to talk about some of it as he's pulling stuff out. So, one thing I found in the cabinet that needs to go on my Christmas totes that I'd lost and couldn't find is these 3-inch by 4-inch treat bags. I usually use these for my cake pops. That is also something that I'll be making. Cake pops are adorable. I'm sure if you guys have seen them at Starbucks. Starbucks charges way too much. They don't cost that much, people, to make cake pops. Put them in these bags, tie them with a cute little ribbon. Adorable. This is another thing we're going to be doing that can be a gift idea. If you want to stay tuned to a future video, for sure we're going to do those. So these are our Wilton's treat bags, 3-inch by 4-inch. You get 50 in here. I think it was like $2. So that's a good buy. And if you plan on making cake pops with me, another thing that you can think about getting is a cake pop stand. Now, a lot of people, they will use styrofoam or anything like that to hold their cake pops while they're drying. I like to use these cake pop stands. It just makes it quick and easy for me. No fuss, no mess. So you can get these at Walmart also. I got this one on clearance for $1, but I use them all the time. So I'd recommend getting one of these cake pop stands if you want to do some cake pops. All right. Let's see. What else we got here? Ugh. What is in here? I'm afraid to open this up. I honestly don't know what's in here. Let's see if we can get around to this. The element of surprise. Ta-da! And I have no idea. Oh, candy melts. We all need candy melts. Again, here we go with the cake pop theme. Now I know why I had all my cake pop stuff together that I couldn't find. Food. We have some black candy melts. I always recommend using these for your cake pops to do the outside. Some people, when they make cake pops, they make the cake pops just the round balls of cake. Some people, when they do cake pops, they take a cake, bake it up, crumble it up, and mix it with icing. Form them into balls and do it that way. We do it both ways. So, anyway, we've got some green candy melts, some black candy melts, we've got some bright pink. We have quite a few peanut butter flavored candy melts. We have some blue candy melts. And we have some white candy melts. These are a must. Definitely for Christmas time, I would say your whites, your blacks, and your greens are the ones that you're going to want the most besides browns because they make absolutely cute reindeer. Okay, we have some speculoos cookie butter. This stuff is really good. I can't have it right now, but it's really good. That was up in the cabinet. Some evaporated milk. You can never have enough evaporated milk at baking time. Crushed pineapple. I'm sure we're going to be finding more of that. Let's see here. Sprinkles. We always keep our extra sprinkles just because you don't know when you're going to need them. This all needs to go in my baking totes. And we have some candied green cherries that looks like they need to go. So we're going to pitch those off to the side. That's the purpose of cleaning this out, right? And look what hubby found. Is that enough raisins to keep? No, I don't think so. So we're going to pitch that too. Okay, back to this mess. So now I'm moving stuff out of the way. We just recently found these. These were on a Halloween markdown. Pastel baking chips. Pink, yellow, purple, and blue baking chips. So we figure we can incorporate this in something. Maybe not for Christmas, but somebody's birthday coming up or something like that. And we also found these. These were the Minions gummies. Candy decorations. So we're going to make use of those. So those are both good. We've got some Truvia. We don't use this right now because it does have carbs in it. We've been using the, what is it that we use? I can't even think of it. I talk about it all the time. Artificial sweetener.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember.
Well, anyway, I've mentioned it in another video, but we will use this as a worst case scenario if we run out of the other. Okay, let's get this out of the way. We have my husband's multi-seed crackers that we just got that were up in the cabinet. And we have Pop Rocks. We have 2 bags of Pop Rocks. Assorted flavors. These are fun to put on cake pops too. So we just used some of these for the 4th of July, which I wasn't doing videos at the time. I wish I would have been. But these are really fun to incorporate in your cake pops. So we like to use Pop Rocks. I'm going to move those. And these right here, these are a good go-to little snack. We like to have these if you guys want to try them sometime. It's apple, cinnamon, fruit, and oats. And let me tell you, there is so much fruit in these things. There is all kinds of fruit in the bottom. I think sometimes you get more fruit than you do oats. Comes with a little spoon. You can eat it just the way it is, or you can pop it in the microwave. We've been eating them just out of the cup, and they're really good just like that. So, all right. We have some black frosting left over from Halloween also. Just vanilla flavored icing. It's not been opened. We didn't use this one. So I've got to get that in my tote. Okay, have a thing of funfetti frosting. We also found this on markdown. It is good until July of 2021. So this will get us through the next Valentine's Day. Never been opened. And if you guys have ever had these, Walmart sells these, and we have tried them. And in our opinion, they are definitely not worth it. They are very gritty, very dry, just not very good tasting at all. Right, babe?
Yeah, we haven't tried that flavor yet. That's why I'm saving it. But the other stuff, the pancakes and the other cakes, ugh.
Yeah, they sell the pancake in the cup like this, other cakes in the cup. This one we have not tried fairly, but the others we haven't liked, so I'm assuming we're not going to like these either. So, oh, here he's back again.
Happy belated birthday! I see me behind all the balloons. Oh, there's too much helium in the balloons. Happy belated birthday, Penguin.
Stay down, Chef. Oh! And there goes the chef. Daggone it. Get back here, Chef. Anybody got a pen? I got to pop his balloons. The chef, he cracks me up sometimes. Anyway, he found my one of my decorations that I have. I have these little balloons taped together because I'll use these. They were on a cake that we purchased, so I'll be using these on a cake that we make. I like to keep things like that, wash them, reuse them. What else do we have? We have cornstarch. Everybody needs cornstarch, right? Drizzle brittle, chocolate popcorn topping drizzle brittle that we have not used yet. And like I was saying, everybody needs cream of tartar in their cabinet. So here's some more cream of tartar. And some sugar-free quick bread mix. This is deluxe cinnamon swirl. So we'll be making this sometime. I look forward to that. And this is one of my favorites right here. Instant oatmeal raisin and spice.
Yeah, it's a really good buy on that.
Yes. We got a good buy on this one. It was only $1.50. And you get, I don't know how many packages in here. 12. Hubby said 12. So this is really good oatmeal. So yeah, anybody that knows when you eat instant oatmeal, you need to usually use at least 2 packs to get a good bite anyway. Okay, let's pick back up where we left off now. I'm trying to move stuff around. Graham crackers and graham cracker crumbs. These are handy when it comes to making cheesecakes. I have a little itty bitty muffin pan, and sometimes I've made like little miniature cheesecake bites. Make them up, stick them in the freezer. Those are really good to have too. Let's get those out of our way and get on to something else.
And there you go. I got the first shelf done.
Yay!
With the Duck Brand Pioneer Woman shelf liner. As straight as I can get it. I'll have to get my step stool out to do the other ones.
Okay, and we're back. I was trying to get these three things together so I could show you. One of my dearest friends, she used to live in the very southern tip of Texas, and her husband actually got a job relocation to Indiana about 20 years ago. And it's a tradition in their family to make tamales on Christmas Eve. So it's funny, people always think that they're Hispanic, and they're not. They're actually Japanese American, but they love their tamales. So she taught me how to do the authentic tamales, and that is another thing that we're going to make. So things that we have in our cabinet is a bucket of lard, we have some corn husk, and we have some masa. So that is a video that we will be doing closer to Christmas time. We're going to be making some authentic tamales. Okay, we have some Planters lightly salted dry roasted nuts. These are heart healthy. This is one of my hubby's favorite snacks. So we have those up there. We have walnuts up there. He usually just makes him a blend of stuff and then takes it up into the living room when he watches TV and snacks on that stuff. It's a lot healthier than snacking on chips and stuff. So, got some sliced almonds and another jar of nuts. We just bought these yesterday, so definitely got to keep stock on those. Let's see what else we got. We got a lot of sugar-free Jell-Os. See, we got a couple of peach, a couple of sugar-free cherry, 3 sugar-free orange. There's also a dessert that I'm going to be making. It is low carb, and it uses sugar-free Jell-O and cottage cheese. It's actually a vintage dessert that they fixed years and years ago, but it is really, really good. I enjoy it. It's kind of like a Jell-O parfait is what it comes out to taste like. So that is something we're going to be making also. So we've got a lot of those on hand. Let's see. We've got some strawberry banana, and another family size thing of the cherry Jell-O. So I bought the family size because I made it's actually called a cherry cheesecake dessert over the summertime, and it has cherry Jell-O in it. So, all right. We have another can of evaporated milk. Can never have enough of that. We have some Marzetti's peanut butter and caramel dip and pretzel rods. I grabbed a bag of these already. One of them got broken. But we also do dipped pretzels at Christmas time. I know it's cheap, but they look so cute on a cookie tray. To dip these and then let them dry and put them in like individual cellophane bags with a ribbon. Just makes people feel like they're getting something special. Okay, to some more stuff. I found some more puddings and stuff. So here we have a couple of sugar-free vanilla puddings. And we have a box of unflavored gelatin. I always keep one of these on hand because sometimes a good recipe will call for some unflavored gelatin. So I always try to keep that just in case you need it. That's one of my staples. We have some sugar-free banana cream, some sugar-free butterscotch. Let's see, we have some lime jello. Gotta have some lime jello on hand. And more sugar-free strawberry. Have any of you ever made the cream cheese strawberry jello pretzel salad or pretzel bake? That's another thing that's really, really good to fix. It's more of a summertime dish though, but it's good to have it on hand. You never know. I mean, I know some of our people that watch, they live where the climate's warm all of the time, so that's just a good thing to have. And I found this. I'd never tried this before, watermelon jello. Yeah, I'm a little on the fence about it, but I went ahead and got one just in case so we could give it a try. And some Welch's Concord grape jello. Okay, on with the show. This is going to be another lengthy video, everybody, so I hope you stay and watch through. You might see some things that you'd like to get. If you don't feel like it, I completely understand. but we still got to clean this out and organize, so we're just going to go on with it. Another thing that I picked up just the other day, actually, we didn't do a haul, it was just a short pickup that I did, was pistachio pudding mix. Now, we make something every Christmas time or even Thanksgiving time called Watergate salad, and we really, really like it. It's got pistachio pudding, crushed pineapple, miniature marshmallows, pecans. It's just got a lot of good things in it. You don't have to put the pecans in. We don't. But it's something really good to keep in the refrigerator, and our family really enjoys it. So I got a couple boxes of those, and we will probably, if anybody's interested, we can do a video on making that also. And to go with that, yes, we have lots of miniature marshmallows. How many of you ever buy a bag of marshmallows and then you use them, you put them in a Ziploc bag, and it's airtight? I mean, we made sure we get all the air out of it. And then you go back to the store and you're like, I don't remember if I have any of those or not. And then you get home and you have an abundance. So we have 2 half bags and a whole bag that we just bought. We've got a couple of cans of sweetened condensed milk. I have a canister of vanilla jello pudding. And yes, I had another one of these. So I'm going to stick this with the other one and get that in my baking tote. We have some Red Hots for apple cider. We had bought these to do candied apples, which we did. We have leftovers, so we'll just use this in hot apple cider. Really good. When we got the discounted pastel chips, we also got the orange and black ones. These are going to be for Halloween, and they are good. These are actually good until 2022. So always check the expiration dates, because even though it may be on clearance, doesn't mean it's expiring. Maybe they didn't sell as much as they thought they would sell. So you always got to check the expiration date. Obviously, if it's expired, depending on what it is, you probably wouldn't want to use it. Like I said, just depending on what it is, though. All right, we have some Ghirardelli baking chocolate. This is my favorite. I love Ghirardelli chocolate, but it's costly. But I do have one on hand, so I'm happy about that. We got some strawberry cream pie filling mix. We have some coconut cream pie filling mix. My husband bought those. He saw them on discount, but I always make my own coconut cream pies from scratch. I like it better, but I probably use this just to make it up as a pudding mix. And yes, I found another container of sprinkles that I hadn't used. So that needs to go in my baking tote as well for Christmas. And another staple that we keep on hand is Coco Lopez. I don't know how many of you enjoy a good drink, but this is like one of the main staples when you go to make a real pina colada. You got to have some good Coco Lopez. But I also use this when I do my coconut cream pies, when I do coconut pudding, when I do coconut cakes, anything like that. Coco Lopez is just not something I can have right now, but you know, when you treat yourself, it's something good. Love Coco Lopez. All right, we've got that. I've got some cherry pie filling. It's the light cherry pie filling. I have some banana cream pie filling, and I have some berry medley. These make really great cobblers. I don't use them so much for pies, but usually just when I make cobblers or turnovers. Or have any of you ever made hobo pies, they call them, or poor man's pies during the summertime? When you make them over a campfire using buttered bread, those are really good. Okay, I've got a couple of things. I have jet puffed marshmallow cream. These are things that I use when I make my fudge. Marshmallow cream is a must-have. I just love the texture, the flavor. So I use a lot of that in a lot of my fudge. Got a couple of those. I definitely have to buy more of those. So that's going on my grocery list. Got some dried apricots. Hubby loves to snack on those. These are the Lily's sugar-free butterscotch chips. I showed those in one of my hauls that I recently got. And also the sugar-free brownie mix. And there's our Sola low-carb granola that we'll use on our sugar-free puddings or on our yogurt.
Now, we showed you that in another haul. I use it for cereal. It's really good. I took a no sugar added fruit cup, a Domani. It's got like 7 carbs. And I mixed about half of a amount of that in there. and I put a little bit of heavy whipping cream and whisked it all together. It tastes just like you're eating a fruit and nut cereal. Oh my God, it was so good. Didn't have to add anything else to it. It was just like you were eating Raisin Bran that you added strawberries and peaches and everything else to. I gave her a bite of it, and she agreed with me, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really good.
It was almost like eating real cereal. If you've been on a low-carb diet before, you know cereal is one of them things you really can't have. The milk, the sugar, and the whatever cereal gets always high in carbs. That was really good.
Yeah, it was really tasty. Okay, let's move on. Oh yeah, we got a couple of cans of cashews. This just goes to his nut collection. These are another thing that he mixes in with his regular peanuts and stuff like that. Here you go, honey.
Peanuts, almonds, cashews.
Yeah. And active yeast. Always got to have active yeast. I have a jar that I keep in my refrigerator, but I have these packets that I keep up in my cabinet just for extra. I'm doing homemade dinner rolls, doing homemade cinnamon rolls. Well, you guys know. I don't need to go on and explain that. Okay, and we found another Halloween decorating kit. So it's got the cupcake liners, hatchets, knives, different things like that. So that's got to be moved into my tote. Some club crackers. Hubby's got some more cauliflower crackers. Some more apricots. This one's the one that he had open. He loves to snack on those. Cornmeal mix. Flour. A big bag of flour. Actually, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. I'm filling up my flour container. Granulated sugar. Can never have enough sugar at baking time. So we've got that. Like I said, we're just trying to inventory because we plan on starting to do recipes either tomorrow or the day after. And we'll pretty much be doing something. Probably going to alternate recipe every other day until we get to Christmas. And here is all of our kinds of press and seal. This is adorable. I love the Christmas press and seal. It's so hard to find sometimes anymore. We looked everywhere. So, yeah, this is our limited edition press and seal. Not going to use it until Christmas. Other press and seals. I've got a couple of boxes of press and seal here. And bags. And we have more. Okay, and here we come down to the last little bit of stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting tired. So, I found some more Halloween sprinkles that's never been opened. So those are going to go in my tote. We found a Jiffy. I've never tried this pie crust before, but I thought in a pinch it'd be okay. We'll give it a try. Jiffy pie crust. Of course, got to have some Jiffy corn muffin mix. These are very good. Corn casseroles. I like making my own corn fritters, like the round corn fritter balls. I have a recipe for that. I might do that sometime over the next summer. Yeah, they're cheddar jalapeno corn fritter balls with honey butter. I've got some Baker's unsweetened chocolate. I have some more frostings. Not as if I needed more frostings after what's already in my tote, but I have a sugar-free chocolate fudge. I have a regular chocolate fudge. And I just have a couple of chocolates. I think we got these at Save-A-Lot or Aldi's. I'm not sure. Just to have on hand. We have a huge bag of Krusteaz buttermilk pancake and waffle mix. Yeah, we really like that kind. We can't have it right now, but we'll use it for something. Sugar-free chocolate or devil's food cake mix. That's going to go with the sugar-free chocolate fudge icing. I'll probably end up making that. Not a video, but just something that I'll make for us to have around here because it's good. And these, if you have ever had any of those, perfect size for one. They're not too bad. I mean, when you're craving something sweet and you don't want to make a whole cake, I like that pineapple one on there on the bottom. My hubby likes to get creative. Like I said, his family used to own a restaurant, so he's really a good cook and he loves to cook. He actually made pineapple upside down cake in a cup. He put a pineapple ring in the bottom with some brown sugar and butter. He melted that first in the microwave, and then he mixed up the cake mix and poured that on top, and then microwaved it for a minute, inverted it, and we had the best little pineapple upside down cake. Fast and easy. We bought these for 50 cents a box with coupon. We ended up buying a few. We've got blueberry muffin, pineapple, brownie. We had cinnamon roll. We had a few others. We had funfetti.
These are good too. When they get done, just take and smear a little bit of chocolate icing on top of them. It tastes just like you made a whole batch of brownies.
Yeah, and they're in foil packets, so they stay good for a long time.
They're easy and quick for a single person, or just people wanting to make a quick dessert and not mess with it.
Yeah, very quick and easy. I've got a big thing of cinnamon sticks. When I do my Malaysian potato and chicken curry, I put several spices in it, and cinnamon sticks is something that I put in that. So if anybody's interested in seeing my Malaysian potato and chicken curry, just let me know in the comments, and I will, I'll make a video on that.
It's really good.
Yeah, and also I've got some almond extract. When I make my sugar cookies at Christmas time, I put vanilla extract in it and almond extract because it just gives it a very different flavor, and I like that. And look what else we found. Another thing of sprinkles. I swear I have a sprinkle problem, but you know, when it comes to the holidays, I just get excited, and I always worry I'm going to run out with doing the cake pops and the cookies and stuff. All right, we've got a couple of cans of organic pumpkin. I don't care too much for the organic one. I usually like to buy the Libby's, but earlier, right before Halloween, it's like pumpkin was hard to find. So hubby found these in a local store, so he grabbed me a few cans of that. So we've got some organic pumpkin, and then I use this in my chocolate fudge. I don't like Nestle. Hershey's is the only brand that I'll use. And as far as peanut butter goes, I either use the Walmart brand of peanut butter or I use Jif. Those are the only two peanut butters, because a lot of what you use depends on whether your fudge actually sets up or not. And like I said, I don't use a candy thermometer. I don't like using a candy thermometer. But some peanut butters have too much oil in it. And also depending on the temperature in your house. Those are factors that will affect whether your fudge sets up or not. Anyway, guys, this is about it for this. We've got to finish putting the shelf liners in. Get this stuff organized. Get our mind made up for what recipe we're going to make tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a good one that you guys will enjoy. Thank you for coming along. We know it's been lengthy. Stay tuned to our channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're going to be having some Christmas giveaways coming up. And we plan on making it fun days coming until we get to Christmas, because everybody knows that we need a little bit of enjoyment because it's not been a great 2020. So everybody take care. We'll see you in the next video tomorrow. And, oh, I have to let you know, too. I might do a little quick video on what my hubby got me for my birthday. So just stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up after this one. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Love yous.